Red Edition, welcome. Hey, income tax. So many people don't like income tax, and so many people say, I'm not going to pay it, and I'm going to take the government to court, and no one has been successful yet, but maybe one day they will be. But I just wanted to share with you a little story about income tax. Firstly, income tax, as we know it, was instituted as a part-time measure to help the war effort, and of course it's still here and probably always will be, because governments don't ever reverse taxes, right? Thomas Jefferson and George Washington in the United States said, we're never going to tax the people, we're going to have lotteries. And they ran and operated lotteries, government lotteries, for many, many generations, and that was their form of income. Worked pretty well as well. And now, of course, in the modern world, because they are so socialistic and just plain old-fashioned stupid, that governments just can't have enough money because they are so busy being busy with your money, and money looking for different ways to create more money from you. They run the lotteries, they run the taxes, they tax the taxes. They're just a whole bunch of scoundrels. Kind of goes with being left wing, even the ones that call themselves right. A lot of verbiage there, but just wanted to share that with you. Now, hey, I wanted to share this with you too, because just wanted to demonstrate that they still do walk among us. That will be dumb people, government people. In this case, it's policemen. Watch this video. Check out the bank robbery. This happened in Detroit. It takes a long time to get a policeman in Detroit to come to a robbery or any type of an incident. And here's a case where they showed up finally, and they kind of did the wrong thing. Pretty cute, hey. Now, let me read this to you. Are you with me? Governments manufacture criminals. Kind of sounds like a big headline. Sounds like I'm going to write a book, and I did write this. So I'm going to read it to you. As soon as a criminal enters the revolving door of the kangaroo justice system, he becomes a renewable resource of revenue, providing jobs for police, social workers, victim counselors, judges, prison employees, security guards, burglar alarm installers, locksmiths, and scores of others in related areas. When a citizen shoots a bad guy, no wonder he is hounded. He's more of a threat than the criminal. Job security, you know. Personal choices to defend my life and have unemployed social workers. Hey, that's kind of what I'd like to see. But you know what? You give that some thought. It's pretty much accurate. You don't need the system that you have. And it's almost like teachers today at universities. You know, there's a similarity because they say, come and take this, and they teach you that, and there's lots of jobs for that, whatever course you're taking. But often today, you see these people that took that course driving taxi cabs and jobs like that, because the jobs that they were promised really don't exist. Why did that happen? Well, I know why. I know, because the teachers need to be kept employed, no different than the social workers and everything else. Is there a conspiracy going on? Kind of, sort of, don't you think? Pamela Wallen, she's an appointed Canadian senator in Canada, and she has upwards to $150,000 of her expenses now that they've been disallowed, and she has to pay it back. And she says the audit is flawed and unfair, but I'll pay it back with interest if I have to. And he says, that'll be the Senate leader, our government will not tolerate the waste of money and this Canadian taxpayer money, and we won't tolerate that. And I say, firstly, she's a liar because she says she's a conservative, and she's not. She's a liberal, and she acts like it. She should be charged for fraud. Secondly, she should be charged for theft because she has taken the money. But liberals think that way. They think they're above the law. The people are too stupid to look after themselves, so we'll do that. And we're kind of the lords. It's the old English system, and she's one of them. She fits it right to a T, so the fraud thing is always there. It should be dealt with. You know what? It's kind of like being a hooker. I don't care if you're a hooker, but don't tell everybody you're a nun. Kind of be what you say, what you are, right? I mean, there ain't no shame in anything, but when you say you're a conservative and you say you're a senator to help the country and all you do is help yourself, it's just not very nice. Let me tell you this story about homicides and guns and things. There have been about 20,000 homicides and suicides so far this year. That's gun deaths. Yikes. Let's ban guns. Oops, I forgot to mention one thing. In the same period, there were 3 times as many deaths in car accidents and other related or unrelated situations to guns, and there were 1.5 million times that guns were used in self-defense. That almost deserves a moment of silence. That's good guys defending from bad guys. True. Hey, do you know that bad guys wouldn't report the stat? You know what? They probably wouldn't every time a good guy is shooting at them. So if there's 1.5 million times so far this year that guns have helped the good guys, and you've got liberals that are trying to take the guns away from the good guys, that's fraudulent too, isn't it? I've often said in Canada, if somebody ever wanted a gun and they're denied a gun for self-protection, which of course is the case, it happens all of the time, and something happened to them, all of the politicians in that land should be charged for murder. They should be put away because they're just bad, dumb people. Let me end today with a story about Chicago. Here it goes. I was in Florida the other day. I saw a bumper sticker on a parked car that read, "I miss Chicago." So I broke the window, stole the radio, shot out 2 of the tires, added an Obama bumper sticker, and left a note that read, "Hope this helps." Y'all come back tomorrow. We're going to vote for you from the right. See ya.